Namaste, friends. Thank you for watching my video today. Today is just going to be an introduction video for my YouTube channel, Beginner Buddhist Basics. I decided to start this YouTube channel to run parallel as a companion to my OnlyFans page, and I will put the link for my OnlyFans page in the show notes. So that you can um, go to that and subscribe. What my whole channel will be about is basic Buddhist principles. Okay, so on my OnlyFans page, I'm doing basic Buddhism to build that foundation of just the basics of Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, the Five Remembrances, Six Paramitas, and some basic characters that characters isn't really the right word, but um, basic people and spiritual beings that we see throughout Buddhism, like the Buddha himself, Mara, and so on. So that's my OnlyFans page. And as I was thinking about what I really wanted to do with OnlyFans, there were some other things too that I at one time tried to start a podcast and it didn't really go very far, and so I thought maybe I'll give recording videos a chance. And so I think what I'm going to do here is to do everything else. So if I have a thought about something to do with Buddhism, I can put it here. If I have book reviews with a really great book of Buddhism that I read, I can share it here. If I listen to a podcast that had a really great message and made me think, I want to share it with you all. So that's what I want to do with this companion page. So just a little introduction of myself. My name is Matthew, and I run Beginner Buddhist Basics here on YouTube, and like I said, the same name on OnlyFans. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I live in the Midwest in the United States. I have been a Buddhist for almost 2 years now, and ever since I've started Buddhism, I've been wanting to start a Sangha. And now a Sangha is a community of like-minded people, and I want it to be a safe space, a space where we can learn and grow together, where questions can get answered, where we can supply each other with comfort and support. And the reason being is because Sangha is one of the three jewels of Buddhism. Okay, and I'm going to discuss those on my other channel, but the three jewels are the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Okay, now for a long time I didn't think Sangha, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really a people person per se, but I have found great comfort in the current Sangha that I have. And I want to bring that same kind of comfort to all of you. So that's why I'm coming here. Now, when I started Buddhism, I actually started with the Theravada tradition of Buddhism, and I was there for a while, and it teaches great foundation. They deal with the Pali Canon. They stick to that pretty good. But I needed a little bit more. I just wasn't really finding that was my niche, I guess, if that's how you would say it. Um, and it was also during the pandemic, and so online I found a group called SGI, which is the Soka Gakkai International, Nichiren Buddhism. And Nichiren is known as the the Buddha of the latter day of the law. And within SGI Buddhism, I did find community. I really did. I found community within the region, within the district, with all of that, and I did find that people were very communicative. They were very welcoming. They were very encouraging. And they really were. Every week there was an encouragement meeting that they got together and they talked about how Nichiren Buddhism has been working in their life and how chanting um, Nam-myoho Renge Kyo has really helped them in their life. And they were very encouraging. But where I am currently is I needed more. I felt like I was getting some great desserts, but I just needed more meat and potatoes. Not me, because I'm a vegetarian, but you know what I mean. Um, Speaking this way, um, that it was very good to have that encouragement, and I just needed a little bit more. And I kept searching, and I did find a local Sangha here of a small group of people that were followers of Thich Nhat Hanh. We call him Tay. And I found my home with Thich Nhat Hanh. I really did. I liked this group of people, and they were online, but again, the pandemic started to clear up a little bit, and um, they decided to start meeting in person again. But this local group was actually, it's in the city, not very far away from mine, but they were meeting on Wednesday nights, and I didn't think I wanted to drive that far at night, especially during the winter time here in the Midwest. And so I'm like, I really lost this group of people. But around the same time that that happened, I found um, that Tara Brach had been doing Facebook, YouTube, and on her website or on the Insight Meditation website. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know if it's the Insight Meditation website. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that Tara Brach was doing talks, Dharma talks and meditation on Wednesday nights. And then after, there was a separate discussion group on Zoom that had been meeting since the pandemic started. And I had started joining those. And that's where Sangha really, really hit home for me. Up until that time, I have never felt like I could be so vulnerable with people that I don't even know. I know now, but I didn't know then. They were welcoming, they were compassionate, they are compassionate, they were caring, they are caring. I talk like they're in the past, but this is a weekly thing still going on. And they just mean the world to me. They really, truly do. And with this third jewel of Buddhism, I have been able to move forward in my healing of emotional trauma. Uh, and Tara Brach is wonderful. She is a Buddhist, and she's also a doctor of psychology. So we have these both components here of Buddhism, which runs parallel to psychology, and a psychologist. So both, faith and science working together here, and then bringing the Sangha part into it has really just propelled my healing forward. And I would like to build that here with you, with anybody that's looking for a place, a safe place to learn about Buddhism, to ask questions, to share ideas, to comfort each other. I just wanted to build that too. So I'm going to end there. So that's what this YouTube page is going to be about. This YouTube is going to be a companion. It's going to run parallel to my OnlyFans page. So if you want to learn about the basics of Buddhism, the foundations, please subscribe to my OnlyFans page. And for everything else, it's going to be here on YouTube so that I can kind of keep things separate and organized a little bit more. But they're both going to be about Buddhism. So I welcome you. Namaste. And I'll see you in the next one.